Yes, everybody, we are back live in the building. I hope you all had a beautiful day. This is the start of 2 nights where we stream back to back, and it is the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup. Tonight should also be a great game, honestly. Newcastle at home against Arsenal. I know Newcastle going with a 2-0 lead. A month ago, it looked like this game was done, like Arsenal had no hope, but honestly, I feel like the Arsenal fans, what I've heard this week, and just after that performance, the 5-1 win against City, it just feels like Arsenal could maybe pull a miracle here. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Do you think it's possible for Arsenal to come back? Remember, they'd have to be leading by at least 2 goals to head to penalties because Newcastle won the first leg at the Emirates 2-0. So that's kind of the difficulty they have tonight, but it feels like a lot of people believe. Yo, Liverpool fan 01, nice to see you in the building. Footy Hub, what's going on? I see Hama is in the building. Finney is in the building as well. Imagine a Newcastle Spurs final. Oh no. Joseph says, hi Leo, I made it, but I'll have to leave in 4 minutes to watch the game, but we'll be back at halftime. Big up, Joseph. Nice to see you in the building. I'm sure, like I said, I'm sure this is going to be a great game. I'm really looking forward to it. And like I said, I think Arsenal will properly go for it. I don't think we're going to see defensive. Obviously, they have to go for it. What am I saying? But I think it's going to lead to a great game. Let me know, though. Do you think it's possible? Remember, whoever wins tonight, whoever goes through tonight is the possible team that we'll face in the final if we're also able to overcome the 1-0, the fact that we were 1-0 down against Spurs. So it'll be interesting to see. Yo, Daily Aura's in the building. What's good? Who says Arsenal to win, but by what margin? Wow, wait. So you think Arsenal, do you think it'll be enough of a margin to go through? Because like I said, it's a 2-0 difference right now. What do you think? Yo, Jonah Gaming, nice to see you in the building. What's good? And I see David as well in the building. Joseph, did you see? No, I didn't, Joseph. You gotta send the lyrics in here when you get a chance at halftime, maybe, because I think people want to see the lyrics for Chiesa. The Vicar says, "Hi Leo, when are we next doing a footy bingo stream?" The Vicar will play footy bingo at halftime today. Okay, I promise that. Yo, Trent Boys in the building as well. Fire Flame says, "Yo, sup Leo, also in the building. Nice to see you in the building." Mohammed as well. Newcastle to humble Arsenal. Let's see. I think the beginning is what it's going to be all about. Newcastle win 3-2 in aggregate. So you think it's going to end 2-1 for Arsenal tonight, is what you're saying. Arsenal to win on pens. Wow, a lot of you guys seem to believe that Arsenal can kind of do the impossible tonight. Imagine. Okay, for those of you watching it in why is this not showing up for me? It's very strange. Oh. Yo, football star, what's going on? I see Zulu mentality in the building as well. What's good? What are your score predictions? I'm going with a 2-1 for Arsenal too. I think they're gonna win because they're gonna give absolutely everything. Remember, then they're on a break, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. Bro, why is my I don't know why it's bugging. Okay, there we go. I got it up. Guys, for those of you watching in France, by the way, it's on beIN Sports 3. Just as a heads up for those of you. Love it, Joseph. He only cost 12 million. He flew in from Italy. He saw Anfield and then he went. That's who I want to sign for. Chiesa, Federico Chiesa. To what beat is it to though? Wow, guys, look at St. James Park right now. You can tell the atmosphere is top. They know they're 1 game away from a final. Guys, look at that atmosphere. Can I get some of the... Oh my God. Arsenal are going to get the game kicked off, by the way. Declan Rice. is going to get the game kicked off. Zero changes for Arsenal, by the way. Zero changes for Arsenal. And honestly, like I said, I think they'll be full of confidence after, beating City. So it makes total sense that Arteta wasn't going to make any changes in that aspect. Who do I want in the final? I'd rather just face Newcastle. I understand it would maybe feel even better to beat Arsenal in the final, but I don't need any of that drama. This season's going to be filled with drama. I'd rather face Newcastle. But let me know, guys, in the building, who would you rather face in the final? Obviously, we're not going to get too ahead of ourselves. We still have to overcome that 1-0 deficit. But let's say we're able to do it tomorrow night. Who would you rather face of these two teams that we're going to see in action tonight? Let us know. Yo, LFC God, nice to see you in the building. Yes, big up, iconic. 7-day streak on Duolingo. For what? For which language? Norwegian. Wow, that's sick. 70-day streak. That's dedication. It's 1:30 a.m. in India, and you're gonna stay up for the whole game? Are you gonna stay up for the whole game? Reds Army. Just Henry, nice to see you in the building. You'd rather face Newcastle. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'd rather face Newcastle. Liverpool for life says 2-2 draw could happen. Yes, but then Newcastle would go through. Because like I said, the only way it ends in a 2-2 draw, technically speaking, is if Arsenal win 2-0. Then it would go to penalties. That's the only way. But I'm just excited for this game because I think Arsenal are going to obviously bring crazy intensity because they're also, I believe, on a 10-day break after this, by the way, because they're not in the FA Cup and they don't have the Premier League game that we have to catch up to. Remember, that game in hand that we play against Everton midweek. So basically, the two next game we play are not game weeks that Arsenal are part of because, yeah, it's that catch-up game for us. And then this weekend, they're out of the FA Cup. So they're actually going to Dubai for 10 days. So this entire Arsenal team, you guys, is going to give everything they have because, yeah, I mean, to have a 10-day break is very, very rare. So you best believe they're going to just give it everything they've got. They know they're just one game away from final. Same Leo, I'd rather face Newcastle. 395 days streak with German, says Trumboy. Do you feel like it's helped you learn German? Because I have mixed feelings about Duolingo. Leo, what's your predictions tomorrow's game? I'll be back in the building. Big up, Finny. For tomorrow, my prediction, I don't want to get too cocky though, but I do think we're going to overturn the deficit. I think we will come back. It's a nighttime kickoff at Anfield. The atmosphere is going to be unbelievable. Yo, bro, it's so difficult to follow European football. Damn, I'm studying for class 10 exam, bro. Guys, I'm really sorry for those of you watching from that side of the world. You guys have the craziest dedication. Guys, I'm hydrating right now for a Newcastle goal soon, okay? Because that's what we want to see. We want to see Newcastle go through. And Newcastle on the counter-attack. Isak in the box. Oh my god, what a finish. Alexandre Isak. We're not even 4 minutes into the game. Nah, this guy is the best striker in the world. I swear to you. This season, Alexandre Isak is the best striker on planet Earth. My dream is that he moves to Liverpool because he also seems like the most humble, like down-to-earth kind of guy. Bro, what a finish. Look at the way he destroyed. Bro, thunderbolt. Oh, he might be offsides? Okay. Let's not overly celebrate then. But damn, that came just after the hydration. By the way, I'm going to bring the ball movement. My bad that I didn't do that before. One goal, it might be offsides, you guys are saying? Bro, what a footballer Alexandre Isak is. Let's have another look at this. I think it was Sandro Tonali with the assist. Oh, no, it wasn't. It was, bro, those two. It was Anthony Gordon with the assist. Look at that. One-time ball. He might be offsides, actually. From the initial look there. Look at this though. One touch, finish. Bro, he just blasts it. Top bins. He's so good, Alexandre Isak. Bro, look at this. Bullet. No keeper on the planet saving. He's so confident right now, Alexandre Isak is. Bro, he's my dream for Liverpool to sign this guy one day. It's my dream for us to sign him one day. The problem is, in this market, he's probably worth 150 million. And Newcastle will be in no hurry to sell. Bro, do you think it's going to be onside? I'm not sure. Oh, it counts. Guys, it's 1-0 still. Alexandre Isak. That means, guys, actually, yeah, it does look onside. It's very tight, but it does look onside in the end. Guys, my gosh. I wish he played for us too. But, guys, that means Arsenal have to score 3 goals to even head to penalties. 3 goals. Do you think Arsenal can do it? Honestly, you never know in football. I know it's very, very unlikely, but I feel like you never know, and that's the beauty of football. You never truly know. Look, aggregate 3-0, as you can see. Aggregate is 3-0. Alexandre Isak, man, what a baller. What a freaking baller he is. Is it still getting checked? I'm confused now. I thought they already said yes. Oh, no, yeah, no, they did say yes. I'm getting confused with another on-field play. Guys, let me know if you're able to see... Could it still be taken off sides? Bro, how did they... Wait, I'm so confused right now, guys. It's being given as offsides. Guys, I'm so confused. Explain to me how this is possible. Yo, Theo, didn't they kick it off? They resumed play, letting the goal count, and then they brought it back to offsides? I've never seen that before. Did you see how they kicked it off? Bro, I'm so confused right now. I'm so confused. They said it was on and they kicked it off, and then like a minute later they draw back to it and say it's offsides. Bro, I'm so confused now. Obviously, let me change the score now. It's still 0-0 then. Poor Isak, his goal's not going to count. Bro, I'm so confused right now. If I was a Newcastle fan, I'd be fuming. Like, that's so not clear from the referees. You never kick. Usually you make that decision right after it happens. You don't resume play and then bring it back after. Bro, I'm so confused. Kudzi says, as an Arsenal fan, I ain't complaining though. Jeez, bro. Bro. I can't believe that, honestly. I'm trying to... How is that possible? I've never seen a decision be made like this. I've never seen that before in football. They didn't kick off? Okay, then I need to stop talking if I'm getting that wrong. If they didn't kick off, then that's my bad. I just saw that happen. On my screen, at least, I saw that happen. Bro, it's crazy. It's crazy. Arsenal fan here. Fano, what do you think? Do you think it was offsides or not? Yo, Cold Omar, nice to see you in the building. Swift Young is in the building as well. How's it going, guys? Wow, we've already had drama, 8 minutes in? The only thing is now, yeah, Arsenal will obviously have a much better chance, because at the 1-0 so early on, I think the game was almost done for Arsenal. They would, like I said, they would have had to score 3. Yo, Ahmad, nice to see you in the building. Oh God, I can't answer that. Start, bench, sell, Salah, Isaac, Rafinha. I can't answer that. All I know is I'm starting Salah though, because for me, if you look at the entirety of the season, he's the favorite for the Ballon d'Or, and there's a reason for that. But then the other two, I don't know what I would do, honestly. They're both insane. Just imagine, guys, a front three of Rafinha on the left, Alexandre Isak down the middle, and Salah on the right. Oh my God. Imagine that front three. Shh, bro. Anna in the building. What's good? Ibi plays. Nice to see you too. I'm good, Milan the Goat. How's your day been? The thing is, although I've done over a year of Duolingo German, I don't feel I know loads. That's the problem with Duolingo. I think it's a great app, but the problem is, my personal opinion, because I've done Duolingo, and I used to be completely fluent in 3 languages. I think unless you go to the country where that language is spoken, and you kind of force yourself physically there, I think it's near impossible to learn a language, unless you have a crazy gift, which I know I don't, even though I was fluent at some point in 3 languages, and that's because I lived in those 3 places. That's how I learned it, you know? I'm part French as well. Big up Bugs Plays. Most underrated player in the Prem right now. That's a hard question. There's too many players in the Premier League. That's tough. Murillo and Jonathan. My dream is Isaac for Liverpool. I'm fine with us not spending for a whole year on any windows for us to save up for Isaac, but I just don't see it happening because we're not the type of club that would pay 150 million for one player. I think we'd more so look for the next Isaac in the market. How can we find someone that has the potential of Isaac? And it's just so unfortunate, bro, because I still remember from his days at Real Sociedad, bro, I wanted him back then. And I wanted him from the people I spoke to who watched La Liga, who were like, this kid is special. The only thing with him, they would say, is he's had a few injuries in the past. So it might be difficult to keep him fit. But when he's fit, he's top class. And look what he went on to do. Or what he's going on to do. He's still very young. The unique video editor, thank you very much. I really appreciate that kind message. Big up to you in the building. Shout out to you, Hamza. Yeah, so far, I mean, it's not just that Arsenal's looking shaky. We felt it, guys. We conceded 3 goals to Newcastle. Playing at St. James Park when especially when it's a nighttime kickoff and you're 1 game away from a final, bro, it's going to be so tough for Arsenal tonight. It's going to be so tough. And that front 3, more so the front, for me, the 2 that stand out the most, Anthony Gordon and Isaac, bro, those 2 are ballers. There's a reason why we tried to go big this summer for Anthony Gordon, and he's not even the best attacker on Newcastle. Obviously, Isaac is. So, yeah, they have a lot of threat going forward. And then even their midfield is something special too. I mean, Tonali, bro, he's a ball. He might be the most underrated in the Premier League, honestly. Not many people speak about Sandro Tonali, bro. He was the future of AC Milan. He was the future of Italian football, and he ended up at Newcastle after the change in ownership. So he honestly, I feel like, barely gets talked about, and he's an incredible footballer, I think. Sandro Tonali. I would have loved him at Liverpool when he was going to leave Milan. Yo, I'm Connor. Nice to see you in the building. What's good? Leo, hydrate for 1-0. Okay. I'm hydrating for 1-0. I also made some lemon tea. Deliora, by the way, are you feeling back to your 100%? Are you feeling back to full health, or are you still coming back from the sickness? We need the passion at Anfield tomorrow. Anas, you best believe it's going to be there tomorrow. I know 2 Reds that are going to the game tomorrow, and I'm telling you, it's going to be electric. And that's one of the reasons why, I never want to take a team for granted. I never want to think a game is ever done, but I will say I'm very confident. And I'm very confident because I've been to Anfield on nighttime kickoffs. And for those of you that haven't had the privilege of going to Anfield before, I can tell you the difference in atmosphere between a nighttime kickoff and like 3 p.m. kickoffs, for example, on the weekend, for me is there's a huge difference. There really is. Oh, love that. Connor says I'm good. My girlfriend is being very cute to me right now. Big up. Big up to your girlfriend. Salah will win the Ballon d'Or. He better, bro. He better. I should be 100% for tomorrow match day. Let's go, Deliora. That's what we like to hear. You're coming back 100% match fit when it matters most. When Liverpool have a semi-final on at Anfield, it's going to be special. 1-1 is your match prediction for tonight. Big up to you, Slow Swordmans. I still love watching despite being sick. I hope you also get back from your sickness as soon as possible. It's crazy how many people I'm hearing right now that are ill and stuff. I'm only waiting for it to happen to me because it hasn't happened yet. So I'm worried that it's coming soon, especially because I played football last night Ooh, Anthony Gordon at the back post. And it was so... Oh, no, it wasn't. It was Lewis Hall. Yeah, I played football last night, and it was so cold, and I was in shorts. I did not dress for it. And I'm scared that's just going to push whatever the sickness is. That's why I've just been drinking lemon tea every night to try to avoid it. Red's Army says, I have a dream to visit the UK and watch a match at Anfield. It'll happen one day, bro. You just got to keep that dream alive. You're doing the Anfield tour next week. I can't wait. Big up, Eric. That's going to be unreal. Do you think Kelleher would start at Man City? That's hard to say, honestly. I think it's like 50-50. Because, to be fair, I do think Ortega is very good. So I think it's kind of 50-50, depending on who Pep prefers. But he would definitely be close. We need a Joe Gomez goal. He's keeping it for the most special part of this season. He's keeping it for a very, very special part. I'm very tired. I can't go to bed as I must watch this. Yeah, Trev boy. I've been looking forward to this game, honestly. This one and tomorrow. I think both of these semis, these second legs, are going to be great. Yo, Liverpool Forever says, I'm going to Iceland in April. I'm so excited. Aren't you from Iceland? Yes, I'm half from Iceland. I'm hyped for you. It's the most beautiful country in the world. I might be a little biased, but I think it is. Especially nature-wise. So I hope you're able to explore that. Oh, bro, do you see this touch from Isaac? Bro, sign him up. Sign him up. Okay, guys, I got a question for you, because I know there's not only Liverpool fans in the building. If you're not a Liverpool fan, let us know who you support and the player, okay? My question for you is, if you could sign any player right now for Liverpool, and so he would come into our team right now, and he would be there for the future as well, who would it be? You can only bring one player to Liverpool Football Club. Think about it. I think I would probably say Isaac, honestly. I think I would probably say Isaac because he's Premier League proven. He hasn't hit his prime yet and he's already shown crazy levels. So he could be our striker for the next 5 to 10 years. And I think he just looks like a Liverpool player. He looks like a Liverpool striker in his quality. And that's saying a lot because we've had just world-class strikers. Odegaard, great block there. Great block. Because Odegaard would have had a really good chance. Piero Hincapi, honestly, yeah, a defender would be smart too. But the thing is, defenders, as you know, in the market cost less than attackers. Ooh, Valverde is a good shout. That's a very good shout as well, Valverde. Oh my God, Arsenal comes so close. And it's Odegaard in the box, so close. Isaac or Odegaard? Nah, for me, Isaac for sure. Rafinha? Kirkez or Hato? Nah, Tremboy, remember. Oh yeah, it's true for the rest of this season as well. You're right, it's for the rest of this season as well. Nah, I'm saying Isaac. Because like I said, as much as I want like a Kirkez, he wouldn't cost that much, so we could sign him in the summer. Someone like Isaac is pretty much untouchable because of his price. So I think that's why, yeah, for me it's Isaac. But Harry Kane, a little bit too old, but he's obviously still world class. But like I said, this is also for now and the future. And I feel like Gordon, a ball through. Isaac is through on goal. He shoots. Oh my God, he hits the post and the rebound. 1-0. And it's Jacob Murphy off the post. Bro, 1000% it's Isaac, the best player. Look at this. How did Isaac nearly score from that position? Do you see his Bro, Jacob Murphy opens a score. This looks like it's going to be a long day for Arsenal. A long day for Arsenal. Even though I know Odegaard nearly scored, Newcastle could be 2-0 already. If Arsenal weren't, I'm not going to say lucky or not, but it still looked like a 50-50, that offsides. They could be 2-0 down by now already. And, bro, look at this. Fantastic ball by Gordon, by the way. But look at this with his left foot. Who is this? Isaac. Bro, Isaac is too good. Look at this. Look at the touch from Isaac. And then he's outside the box with his left foot. and he curls nearly to the top bins with his weaker left foot. Bro, he's too good. We need to sign him up. No player on the planet will save that. And then it's just a tap in off the rebound for Jacob Murphy. Bro. Yo, Kloppaholic, nice to see you in the building. Atal says, hey Leo, what do you think the score will be tomorrow? And I love your vids. Thank you very much. I hope to see you during the stream tomorrow. I'm so excited for that one. It's a huge second leg. My score prediction, 2-0. 2-0 is my score prediction. That would be enough to see us get it over the line. Liverpool sign him now. I know, right? They're insane. Isak didn't want to score because he feel bad for Arsenal, so he decided to hit the post. It's basically like an assist. But do you see the technique to hit that with his left foot? You know, he's actually looking very dangerous though and very active so far. Odegaard for Arsenal. But honestly, this could be a very long day for Arsenal, because look, every time Newcastle are there on the counter-attack, they look so dangerous, and Arsenal are going to have to bring more and more bodies forward, so Newcastle are only going to have more opportunities on the counter. This could be a difficult night for Arsenal fans. Liverpool fan 01 says we need to sign Isak. Stami, I'm doing well, how are you? Nah, bro, he's such a different player to Zlatan. I don't get people that say he's like a Zlatan reboot when he's a completely different player. They have different qualities. Like Isak, first off, is a lot faster. But bro, genuinely, imagine how much that's saying something, that if I could pick any player on planet Earth, I would pick this man, Isak. By the way, looking at that offsides, jeez, is it tight when you look at the lines. He's really unlucky to not have a goal tonight already, Isak. By the way, who won the 50-50 challenge leading to the Isak goal? It was him as well. He won the 50-50. Bro. He's different. Where will the Carabao Cup final be? It'll be at Wembley. This is a big few weeks for Liverpool. Absolutely. I mean, even in the next, 11 days, we play 4 games, I believe. 4 games where we could be knocked out of 2 competitions. 4 games, yeah, where we could be knocked out of 2 competitions. Oh my God, big chance. Trossard nearly scores there, but it's a good save from Dubravka. Very good save. Look at that, guys. Havertz played it, and Trossard one time, but it's saved by Dubravka. Bro. Yeah, I did go 12. I got something to make sure that it never falls again. I was too distracted. Wasn't Dubravka gonna leave as well? Wasn't he gonna go to... I thought he was supposed to go to Saudi at some point, but I guess it didn't end up happening. Yo, Yusuf, I'm doing well. How are you? You think Villa will win the Champions League? Nah. They could go far, though. Carter, the score in the first leg was 2-0 for Newcastle. So right now they lead 3-0 on aggregate. 3-0. So Arsenal definitely will have to score in the first half at least to make it 3-1 to have some belief for the second half. And to be fair, right now they are creating chances. It's not like they haven't. I think Odegaard came closest. New department? What do you mean? Yeah, Andy Robertson. Jacob Murphy with the goal so far, but Isak has just been on fire. Yeah, he was going to Al-Shabaab. That's it. Yeah. So I guess he didn't end up going. Obviously, if he's playing tonight. I thought that was pretty much done. Are Arsenal going to score? Oh, that was close for them. What would you rather? Jimmy, I made a video about this. I definitely would rather win the Premier League than the Champions League, because we got to experience winning the Champions League in front of fans. We got to have the parade and everything. Whereas the Premier League, we never got to celebrate it because of COVID. So I think almost every Liverpool fan kind of agrees, even though obviously winning the Champions League is crazy and to win it a seventh time would be historical. But yeah, the league, it would be our 20th league title. We would equal the amount of league titles as Man United. It would be something special, you know? That's the biggest dream. Iconic says, as a City fan, as you know, please win the league so that Arsenal don't. Yeah, that's what James told me as well. JSM 44, he wants by far Liverpool to win the league over Arsenal, especially with what happened in the last match day, the 5-1. Who are you supporting? Yusuf. I said I would rather Newcastle. I would rather face Newcastle in the final. So I'm supporting Newcastle tonight. Thank you, Braden. No, I'm not going, Maddie. I'm not going to the game against Spurs, but we will do a live watch along for it. Why not win both? Yeah, that's it. Liverpool. But still, the question is if you had to pick one, you know, because it's very, very rare to win both. But obviously, I wouldn't say no to that. I would not say no to that. Andy Robertson fan says, I just found out today my crush is a Man United fan. That's rough. We don't know which keeper is going to start tomorrow. But my guess is Alisson will start. It won't be... My guess is that it's Alisson. Because he started the first leg. Didn't Alisson start in the game in the first leg? I'm pretty sure. Leo, if Liverpool win tomorrow, I will be a chicken nugget for a week. You're going to dress as a chicken nugget for school, you're saying? Leo, good news and bad news. Bad news is Trent is out for the Spurs. I saw that, yeah. Trent won't be available for the game against Spurs. But the good news is that it's nothing serious, that he should be back in just a few days. So he probably won't be risked against Plymouth because we're going to go with our second team against Plymouth. But then against Everton, he should definitely be back. Connor Bradley, you're going to be hyped because Connor Bradley is going to start not only tomorrow night, but he'll probably start at the weekend as well. So he'll get two starts in a row. Let's go, Anel! Big up Newcastle. Andy Robertson fan says, even though my crush is a Man United fan, we were talking football all day. I went for a 2-0 prediction tomorrow night. Apparently he's going full strength side for tomorrow. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. That's what we saw in the first leg. Like I said, even usually in the past, Klopp would have played Kelleher in goal in the Carabao Cup. But in the first leg, he started Alisson. So it just shows, new manager, obviously the decisions are going to be different. And tomorrow night, it would not surprise me if he went full strength. And then this weekend, though, I think he'll make wholesale changes. I think the entire midfield, entire front three, everything will change. Maybe just one or two players will remain there. But probably even that, I would be a bit surprised just because all eyes will be on Everton away in the Merseyside derby. So he'll want to give the players a full week's rest for that game because we know how hard it's going to be. Everton are flying right now under the new manager. So you best believe that's going to be one of our most difficult. When I look at our remaining schedule in the Premier League, I think, it's the last Merseyside derby at Goodison. I think that's one of the hardest games we have left this season. So, yeah, if we can get a full week's rest for that, the players would deserve it, you know? Yeah, my predicted team for tomorrow would be Ali Son, like I said, in goal, Connor Bradley right back, center back partnership of Ibu Konate and Virgil. Then I think it'll be Robbo a left back, midfield three, the same one, Gravenberg, Maka, Suboslai. And then for the front three, I think it's going to be the same. I think it's going to be Salah, Lucho, and Cody Gakpo. As much as I prefer Lucho on the left-hand side, Cody Gakpo has just been so good on the left that I don't think you can drop him from that position. So I think that's going to be the team tomorrow. So that's pretty much just to say it's going to be full strength. Where in Iceland are you going on holiday? Yo, Soul Sniper. Big up LFC God. Thank you very much for the support. Big up. Abzinho says, what do I do? I need to revise from a test on Friday, tomorrow. Abzinho, any time during the day that you have to revise then. My prediction, this is just my own experience, and I know you're a massive Liverpool fan as well, is that I whenever I had big assignments or big things, when Liverpool played, I saw that every time I would be distracted because I would want to know what's going on in the Liverpool game anyways. So the best takeaway I got is just give it everything you have, but then when the Liverpool game is on, just enjoy it. Because if you decide to study during the Liverpool game, you're probably going to be distracted anyways, and it's probably not going to be that good of studying. You know what I mean? But obviously, I don't know how important that exam is. I don't want you to fail that because of my advice or my past experiences. Bless you as well, Archie. Thank you for your kind message. Are you for Newcastle? Si je suis logique, ouais, Anal. Most of us are for Newcastle. Ahmad says, Leo, are you friends with John Ellis? Yes, I am. I reckon you should bring him on a live stream. I don't really think he does that, to be fair. But no, I'm a big fan. You guys have heard me before of John Nellis and his boy Alex as well, who is their other partner on that channel. Like, they're basically half and half, you know. And both of them are top class. I went to 2 games, I think, with them at Anfield. So yeah, that was really special to be able to be at Anfield with them as well. Yellow Hyena says, I'm a Spurs fan. All I have to say to Arsenal. Soul Sniper, I'm going for 2-0. Oh, you think Darwin's going to start down the middle? Damn. You think it's going to be Darwin? Daniel, what kind of dream did you have? Still 1-0, yeah. Do you have feeling Spurs? Nah, like I said, Krish, because it's a nighttime kickoff at Anfield, I become so confident because the crowd is just different gravy. I've experienced it quite a few times. And one of the times, actually, one of my favorite games, I don't know if you guys remember this, 5-0 against Watford. Salah scored 4 goals that night. That was unbelievable. And it was snowing, and I was there with my parents. It was so special. But I remember the atmosphere. Wow. Uh-oh. Hey, Slot 10, what's good? AK007, my broski. Says, hey, Leo, what's happening, bro? Prayers and blessings to you, man. Hope you're good and very happy that Arsenal are losing. Big up, bro. Nice to see you in the building. How have you been? Nah, Soul Sniper, I'm just a bit tired. Not down. Not down. Thank you for your message, though. It's more so... I'm more of a morning person. If you guys saw me streaming in the morning, I would probably go a lot more crazy. But then when it's Liverpool, it's like whether it's morning or night, it don't matter because it's Liverpool. So you best believe tomorrow will bring the energy. But yeah, usually I am like I like to go to sleep early. I love to wake up early. And I usually do like I love to work in the morning and be active in the morning. Whereas at night I'm just like okay, knockout. You know what? I'm a revise now and Friday lunch. Should have thought of this before. Abzinho, I love that plan. Love that plan. That means you'll be able to watch a Liverpool game and just properly enjoy it because semifinals don't come around all the time. Yo, Aaron or Aaron, Aaron, that's how you'd say it in Icelandic. Love your vids. Big up, bro. Thank you for the support. You need to sleep. Non, Anaël, je vais pouvoir dormir. Je vais pouvoir dormir. Je vais pouvoir dormir. It's just some people are night birds. Like my sister, she wakes up during the night. She dances in the night. All this stuff. For me, my peak moment is the morning with coffee. That's when I'm dancing with the music. That's peak moment of the day. Happy birthday to you, Kelly Mason. Leo, does it go to extra time? Well, right now, Arsenal will need to score 3 goals for it to go to extra time. So I don't think that's happening. Wait, oh no, you're asking in general, does it go to extra time? Guys, can you remind me? Because I always get the competitions mixed up. I know in the FA Cup it goes straight to penalties. But I think it would go to extra time, right? Guys, let's say Arsenal score 3. Would it go to extra time? I'm not 100% sure actually. Oh ouais, le café. Justement, aujourd'hui, j'étais acheté mon café préféré de terre de café. You think so? Yeah, me too. That's what I think. Yo, Sarah, nice to see you back in the building. Straight to pens. It goes to extra time, then pens. Wow, you guys are all saying different things though. Nah, definitely not a replay. Bread FC, if there's one thing I know for sure is that it's not a replay situation. That is not possible. But I don't think that's going to happen tonight, honestly. Maybe. I think it would take a miracle. Guys, don't you think it would take a miracle? Especially now that we've seen 37 minutes of this game and how good Newcastle have been. I think it would take a miracle for not only Arsenal to score 3, but for Arsenal to not concede another. So honestly, it's hard for me to see it. But if I was an Arsenal fan, I would believe it 100%. Hey, Leo, I'm in my closet sitting inside. Why, Sabi? Why are you in your closet? I'm sure it straight depends. Yo, Yuna, nice to see you in the building. What's good? What's your favorite coffee in the morning? Anas, I mean, it's from France. It's called Terre de Café, and I always make it like with a French press. French press. Jimmy, I personally think I have so much respect for Forest. I said this at the weekend. They're the only team that we're probably not going to be able to beat this season. That's how good they've been under Nuno. But for me, it's a 2-horse title race. Because I just don't see how they keep this up. I just don't see how they're able to keep that consistency. I know you can draw like an example of Leicester of the past and stuff like that, but I think that was such a miracle season that for us to see that twice in the space of 10 years, I would just be shocked. I would be too shocked. So for me, I think it's between Liverpool and Arsenal. I really think so. But let me know if I'm wrong. Do you guys still believe that Forest are in it? As of right now, when you look at the league table, you'd have to say yes. But again, for me, it's just like logically, it just seems impossible. Especially, I think that 5-0 loss against Bournemouth shows that they have some frailties. Yes, Infinite Arcade, of course I remember you. Was good. Abzinho, it's looking that way. Trent, please sign. I love that name. Yo, Liverpool lover is in the building. Was good. Nice to see you in the building. Second favorite club is Lille. Iconic. I said this in the past, between France and Iceland, if they ever came up against each other, and it has happened in the past, I was for Iceland because I just love the underdog story. And I've already seen France win the World Cup, honestly, so it don't get better than that. So yeah, if it came to like a semi-final between France and Iceland, I would support Iceland. The Scouser, because honestly, it's easy to remember. Right now, it was just 2-0 in the first leg, so it's 3-0 for Newcastle. 3-0 for Newcastle. Yo, Philo Goat was good. My Arsenal friend is very angry, says Yellow. What was the best transfer this window, says Shadow Ninja? I think it might be AC Milan getting Santiago Jimenez, the striker from Feyenoord. He's one that I thought we might be on our radar because he worked under Slot before, and he's just been banging in the goals for Feyenoord. So I think it could be. The only thing is AC Milan are a bit weird with strikers. It feels like they change that position all the time. But Santiago Jimenez, I think, could be, and the fee wasn't even that much. I think it was like 30 to 35 million euros, which isn't that much money given the amount of goals he was scoring. Kvicha, or maybe Kvicha to PSG, but the fee was really high. I don't know. And I'm not so sure that's the type of player PSG needed. Like PSG fans were telling me that's not the type of player they actually really needed. So I don't know if I would say that that's maybe like the most shiny transfer, but I think the striker going to AC Milan might be the best. We have a chance of either facing PSG, Brest, Benfica, or Monaco. Exactly. Nah, I would want to face Brest, but I don't think that's happening. I think PSG will definitely beat Brest over 2 legs, bro. Definitely. Because remember, we already know it's going to be Monaco against Benfica, and then the other matchup is going to be Brest against PSG. Your go, big up to you, Freddie. By the way, I love your rates. Who's your goat? My goat is Stevie G. Stevie G that you see right here. He's the reason I started supporting the football club. But I obviously love Mohamed Salah. It's just when I was a kid, it was Stevie G that I was watching. Yo, A7 was good. Who scored? Jacob Murphy, the right winger. That front three for Newcastle on the counter is something lethal. Gordon, Isaac, and Murphy who scored. My Newcastle friend is buzzing, bro. I bet the fan base is buzzing. They're that close to getting to a final. When was the last time, guys? When was the last time Newcastle was in a final? I'm trying to remember. When was the last time? Chelsea fan. Mohammed is a Chelsea fan. Who do you think is going to win the Premier League? By the way, you guys didn't hydrate for Bruges. Oh yeah, the United Newcastle one. Also, it was so recent that they made a final. Yeah, that's right. 2023, 2020. That's so recent then. I was about to say this. So it's not that crazy. Yeah, then it's not that crazy. Big up to you, Susan Grant, who's become a community support member. I want those W's in the building for Susan. Thank you very much for the support. I want to see you spamming those emojis. Karius was in goal for Newcastle in that final. That wasn't even that long ago. Oof, iconic. That's tough. That's really tough. Favorite attacker of all time is that man, Bobby Firmino. Favorite midfielder of all time is Stevie G. Favorite defender of all time, Joel Matip. Favorite goalkeeper of all time, Alisson. Oh, that was nice from Odegaard. Oh, that was nice. Leo, France the most successful World Cup team, or Liverpool the most prestigious Champions League? Because there's a lot more Liverpool fans all over the world, so I'd rather go for the Liverpool most prestigious Champions League team of all time. Liverpool lover says, I can't watch the match, but I'm assuming it's not boring because Liverpool is not talking about food. That's how we know. That's the metric. Inspector Gary, hello. How's it going? How's your day been? Not Virgil. Also Virgil. I love Matip and Virgil, to be fair. Yes, I do know Alan Hansen. I was actually speaking to an older Liverpool fan who got to see Alan Hansen, and he was telling me that he thinks Virgil's even better than him, and that's saying something. Corner for Newcastle. But I obviously never got to see Alan Hansen play. I never got to. I was surprised that we beat Spurs 6-3. What a game that was. Oh, I have something in my teeth. You reckon Arsenal can come back? I think anything's possible in football. When you score a goal, anything's possible. No, I don't know Sonic the Hedgehog. I don't know what food brings everyone together, man. Watermelons for life. Ayo, this man is my idol. If you're talking about a footballer. He says Virgil is the best defender in the Premier League. Same, Abzinho. Cheeseball says, Leo, do you think Man City will come back? They will. They can, especially they just spent 200 million. There's no way that with the backing they have, the quality of players they have, Rodri coming back next season, there's no way they don't make some kind of comeback. I don't think they can be this poor for that long, especially because Pep Guardiola is still going to be their manager next season. Yo, Ultimate Football, thank you very much for the super chat. He says, hi, how are you? 5-2 and 4-0 is crazy. 5-2 and 4-0. What do you mean by 5-2 and 4-0? I feel like I'm missing something now. I feel like I'm missing something. If it's a semi-final, I'm backing Stevie G. Any big game, I'm backing Stevie G over anyone else. He always rose to the occasion. Ooh, love it, Inspector. I love pizza as well. Oh, that's good defending, bro. The defending from Newcastle has been top. Oh, yeah. Okay. Real Madrid and Barcelona. That was wild. But do you still think Ultimate Football? Do you still think Arsenal could come back in this tie? They would need to score 3 goals. I still think with the momentum in football, you never know. The belief a goal can get you. What do you mean if we lose? It's been good, Inspector Gary. It's halftime, you guys. Halftime. Whistle has blown, and it is still 1-0 for Newcastle. The difference maker at the break is Jacob Murphy. And especially in the opening 20 minutes, guys, Isaac lit the game up. I think he's still been the most dangerous player. Even though Arsenal have had chances. You have Pizza Hut in France? Yeah, we do. It's quite popular as well. It's quite popular. What do you mean if we lose, though? Yo, Joseph, I promised you guys that we were going to play football bingo, so I'm going to send the link. The football bingo link. Here's a link, you guys, for the bingo. Joseph, I was just asking everybody, do you think it's possible for Arsenal to come back in the second half? They obviously need 3 goals now. Yup, the Vicar, I just sent the link. Ooh, Joseph, I think it can happen this year. If we lose to Spurs, who would I support in the final? Newcastle. Because of the fans. Because of how much it would mean to the fans. But honestly, it would mean a lot to Spurs too, to be fair, because they haven't won a trophy in a long time, so... The Delhi Colt? I don't remember the Delhi Colt. They will score, but they won't make it 4-1 or 3-1. Maybe 1-1 or 2-1. So you do think it could be close. Yo, Saka fan is in the building. Do you believe you can still come back in this one? What do you think? I want to see if I can pull up. I want to see if I can pull this up for you guys. Oh, perfect. Guys, I'm going to do the bingo as well. Let's just win our game tomorrow. That's my concern. Exactly. If we can turn 6 Champions League into 6... Well, we want to make it 7 in the Champions League. That's what we want to do. Yo, Mark, what's good? What's good? Leo, who is or was the best trio in the world? I think in terms of quality, it doesn't get better than Messi, Neymar, and Suarez. I know, like, you could say other front threes maybe had better flow between them, but in terms of quality, this was like prime Neymar. Suarez was still in his prime. Messi was still in his prime. That front three of Neymar, Suarez, Messi, I don't think you get better than that. I do not think you get better than that. All right, guys, we're going to get this football bingo game started, okay? And I'm going to play for once because I miss it and I haven't played with you guys in a long time. 37 of you guys is playing. Hopefully Liverpool can turn it around. We have to. Good luck, everybody that's playing, guys. It's starting very soon. Salah is definitely a bigger legend, but Suarez had a better prime. The best prime I've ever seen. Okay, wow, okay. This board isn't the most impossible. This board is doable. Wow, that's a throwback. Bertrand Traore. That's a real throwback. English top scorer. Big up, Hannah. Thank you very much for the support. Salah, Bobby, and Mane, bro. They were my favorite. They were my favorite. Wow, Ballon d'Or winner. That could be a tough one. That could be a tough one. Yeri Mina. Paul Scholes. Alexis McAllister. Does he fit any of these? Isaac. Yeah, bro. Isaac is so good. Casemiro. Brazil. Which... We went to a Liverpool game together with Maria. We went to a Liverpool game together. Jonathan David. Does he fit anything here? Didn't play in MLS. Or where was he before? Oh, maybe Raspadori. Nicola Tagliafico. Kulusevski. Donnarumma, AC Milan. Erling Haaland, English top scorer. Ruud Gullit, Dutch. Do we want to do anything else? Let's just do Dutch. She's a big Liverpool fan, yeah. Imagine I was there for her first ever game, so I felt blessed to experience that history with her. Ruben Neves. Tim Cahill. Alphonso Davies. Arshavin played under Wenger. Nacho Montreal. Xavi Simons. Darwin is a future Ballon d'Or winner, not yet. Future. James Ward-Prowse. Oh god, it's not looking good. Yeah, I think I'm screwed. Look, only 3 players left. Oh, Shevchenko, Ballon d'Or winner. Yeah, I definitely this one was wrong. Oh, I only got 1 wrong. No, bro. I only got the Villarreal one wrong. No way. Oh, you put Cahill at Arsenal. Leo, you missed Gullit for the Ballon d'Or. Well, I got the Ballon d'Or after, so it's all good. The only one I got wrong. Go 12 is the Villarreal. Gosh, bro. Yeah, guys, let's do one more. This game is so addictive. Oh god, when you get started on this, it's very, very dangerous. I feel the addiction coming back. I hadn't played in a while because I usually just send you guys the link to play because I'm too concentrated during Liverpool games to play it. But now I feel that like adrenaline again. Oh god. To me, the Isaac goal, it looked onside. I agree. I just need to focus. It's crazy how football bingo is just about focus. Genuinely. Because you could just, lack of concentration. Yeah, Gordon, I feel for you, but at the same time, I wouldn't be too stressed about that goal because I think you'll go through. Like, Arsenal need to score 3 goals in the second half. With the way you've defended, you've been superb. You've deserved to be 3-0 up. So I wouldn't be too worried. Luis Diaz, it's been pretty good. Now just my addiction for bingo's coming back. That's the only problem. Yo, Brandon's in the building. Evening, my brother. I hope you're well. Nice to see you in the building. If you want to join, bro, click that link. We're playing bingo right now. We're about to get it started, but I'll wait for you to join if you'd like. Let me send the link again. We're just playing one last round before the second half kicks off. Leo, thoughts on my new profile pic? Fancy dancy. I love it, Joseph. I love it. I actually saw someone in Lille the other day who was just looking so sharp with a tie. And I was like, damn, I wish I dressed more elegantly. Because I often just go for like the most comfortable fit. But when you see someone who's really has a lot of style, is dressed in such a classy way, I often go like, wow, that really elevates you in a way that's just like respect, you know? Oh, awesome. I'll definitely join. Yes. Let me know when you've joined. I mean, I should be able to see you in here. Because we want to get it started ASAP, bro. We need to get it started. Kloppaholic, I see you in the building. Oh, no, I'm sorry to hear that, Joseph. Mighty Reds, I see you. All right, guys, 56 of you in the building. Let's go. Nobody got a bingo in the last round. Let's do it now, okay? Good luck, everybody. Let's freaking lock in. Good luck. Arda Güler is my first pick. Wow. Played in Turkish top div. Kulusevski. Oh, God, this is a tough one. He's Swedish. Do we have Spurs? No. Bro, this is a tough one. Managed by Luis Enrique. Teammate of Maldini. Oh, God. English top div winner. Bro. Serbia, Lazio. Lazio, for me, is like... my ball knowledge for Lazio, apart from Luis Alberto, is so bad. And that's only because he's a former Red. I think I'm screwed. Bastoni, Italian top div winner. Hector Bellerin, do we have Arsenal or Spain? No. Kelleher. We have Liverpool. Sergino Dest, USA. Do we want to do anything else? We'll go USA. Gnabry. Oh, bro, I'm so tired right now. I'm seeing some of it blurry on my screen. Oh, God. Okay, Arujo. Spanish top div winner. David Neres, Ajax. Oh, okay, he's Serbian. I remember him, actually. Otavio. He might be Benfica, but no, I think he's Porto. No, he's Porto. Jamie Vardy. No. Christian Eriksen. Do we have Denmark? No. No. Nicholas Jackson. 3-0? Yeah, right now it's 3-0. Nah, you gotta ask her out, Snipe, Vinny. Trust me. If there's one piece of advice I can give, it's when I look back in the past in school when I had crushes on girls, I should have asked them out. And I should have just, even if it was rejection, it's much better to try than not try, because I remember how frustrated I would be about just not trying. That's one of the worst feelings, to not even try in life, you know? Oh, sorry. Jonathan Tah. Newcastle. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. We still got to get our job done tomorrow. We're not through yet. We are not through yet. Chesney. Idrissa Gana Gueye. Reece James. Kingsley Coman. Nicolas Pepe. Lavezzi. Ole. Pierre-Emerick Højbjerg. Girassi. Dortmund. Harvey Elliott. Yo, Leo Yassin. Nice to see you in the building. What's good? Oh, it's not looking good for me right now. It's not looking good. Griezmann. Ivanovic. Oh, the second half is kicked off. Patrick. Yeah, I got 13 players left. I'm pretty much screwed. Joël Matip, our legend. Saint-Maximin. Tim Howard. Bro, it's not looking good. Yeah, I'm screwed. 6 players left. Oh. What have I done? What have I done? 2 players left. Kurt Zuma, I'm screwed. Wow, it was a long way off there. I left it too late. Junior Alton, nice to see you in the building. Oh, the Vicar and AK007. You guys both just got one wrong. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, guys. All right, it's time to focus on the game again. Sorry about the delay, guys. For those of you that are just tuning in right now, the aggregate scoreline is 3-0 for Newcastle. 3-0 for Newcastle. That means obviously Arsenal needs to score 3 in the second half, which is very unlikely, but at the same time, we've seen it in football. You should never count any team out because the belief you get from getting a goal back is different. So I wouldn't say this game's 100% done yet. Oh, Joao Felix. Oh, yeah, he could have been Benfica. But, bro, I got 3 wrong. Jonathan. I should have. Yeah, I didn't realize Joao Felix, Benfica. Big up Corium. 4th in the bingo, Rohan. That's good. How long will Trent be out for? Literally just a few days. Just a few days. So he won't be available for the game against Spurs. But he will be back for our big game. The big one is next week. Next Wednesday night against Everton. Bye, Mark. Yes, I do think Liverpool will win tomorrow. I do think we will overturn the first leg. Yeah, Matador, it's really difficult to see both chats. So for those of you on here, if you could come over onto the YouTube, it's the same Leo's goals. I'll be able to see your comments. Will Liverpool beat Tottenham? I said I think it's going to happen. I think it's going to happen. Trossard. Let's see. Arsenal are definitely going to start the second half with unbelievable intensity because they need some bit of hope somewhere. They need it. Shout out to you, Sobo Fan LFC. I love the username. Oh my god, what a save from Oh my god, what a save. Look at that shot from Gordon. From distance, guys. Look at this from Gordon. Saliba, bro. Look at Saliba being caught out there. That was wide, but only just wide. Leo, it's my birthday. Please can I have a shout out? Where are you from in France? I was born in Paris. I'm from the southeast in Chamonix. Have you seen the Salah and Van Dijk contract stuff? It's not that reliable. Or for me, that's why I didn't make a video on it. But happy birthday to you, Daniel. I hope you had a beautiful day and that Liverpool overturn that first leg tomorrow against Spurs for you. And that we go through to our first final of the season. Bye, Trent boy. I'll see you tomorrow. Bro, did you see how Saliba got caught out there? He almost just gave it to them. You're from Montreal. Oh, I literally heard a Quebecois accent today on the street in Lille, and it got me so hyped because I love the French accent in Montreal. Love, love, love it. Shout out to you, Abdul. Good luck, Liverpool, tomorrow. I hope you guys beat them, fake Reds, to the Premier League. Love from Man City. Look at all the City supporters we got on board. To do no... Junior, I would say the best thing in Paris is just to walk around because the city is so beautiful. And just really pay attention to all little details because it's the most beautiful city. Yeah, Sobo, I live in the north of France, in Lille. Shout out to you, Tommy. Look at the pressing. Arsenal gifted them. 2-0. Gordon. Game over. Gordon, 2-0. Gordon, 2-0. Crazy. Unbelievable. 2-0. They've, like, Arsenal already looked sloppy on the ball. And I don't know if this is more of a mistake. What was it, Saliba or Raya? Bro. I don't think there's any coming back from that. Did you guys see that? I don't know what happened. The camera froze. And then there were some balloons. Or was that just me on my screen? Guys, did you see any balloons? Yeah, look at that. Look at the pressing from Newcastle. 2-0, which means 4-0 on aggregate. I think... Do you guys think that's more of a mistake from Raya? The Raya pass. What do you think? I think it is. Because you could tell Rice was already under pressure. I think he should have just cleared it. Raya should have just cleared it. And look at that. Anthony Gordon. Bottom left-hand corner. Arsenal are gone. Yeah, you guys saw the balloons? How? What is that, bro? How did those appear? Bro, Newcastle, imagine 4-0 up over 2 legs against Arsenal. Who would have seen that coming? That's crazy. I saw the balloons and it glitched, bro. It's kind of scary. I don't know how that happened. The balloons. Bro, for a second I thought it was a hack. Damn. Ghost balloons came, bro, imagine. Suarez or Torres at Liverpool, who was better? Suarez. In terms of prime. I told you guys, in terms of prime, Suarez for me was better than Mane, better than Salah, better than Bobby, better than Torres, better than anyone I've seen. I've never seen a better Liverpool player for one season. But this isn't phone. This is a camera that I have here. Clubaholic. There's a camera there. It's 2-0 right now. Big up Sobo fan. The balloons, I mean. Oh god, that scares me. Iconic. That scares me. Bro, look at the intensity from these Newcastle players. Honestly, you know who deserves a massive shout out? I know it's a good Newcastle team, but I think Eddie Howe. Bro, Eddie Howe, I think deserves so much respect because I remember there was a moment when he was under pressure, and I think these new owners probably wanted to bring in a new manager who was more flashy, bigger name, that type of thing. But I think Eddie Howe's done that well at Newcastle that he could never really be fired, you know? And I just think he's a top manager. I wouldn't be surprised if, well, now actually, no, now that Thomas Tuchel took over, I thought he was going to become the England manager at some point. But Yusuf, it's so weird. I don't know how it happened. Arsenal look very prone to mistakes on the ball. Yeah, Andrew. But you do also have to give credit to Newcastle, who are putting that pressure and that intensity. And that hasn't stopped. Yes, Ahmad, it's a lot better when the posters don't fall. That's why after the stream the very next day, I was like, I'm making sure these posters never fall again. Never. I'm going to Liverpool tomorrow and I'm going to sing. My voice is going to be gone. Love that, Sandoy. Enjoy it and please be very, very loud. Yeah, Jubar. I think we're gonna go full strength. I think even Alisson might start in goal because he did in the first leg. So I don't see why in this one he wouldn't start him. So I definitely think we'll go full strength. Yo, Dara, nice to see you in the building. What's good? It's 4-0 right now in aggregate for Newcastle, believe it or not. 4-0. Yo, James. Hey, Leo, I'm a Spurs fan and I respect Liverpool so much, but one of us will make it to the final. Yeah, James, we go to war tomorrow. You guys deserved the first game. Is Real Madrid playing right now? Are Real Madrid playing? All I know is tonight, guys, I'm going to be watching Arsenal Fan TV. Tonight I'm going to be watching Arsenal Fan TV. Damn. Yeah, I see that in the Real Madrid game, it's 2-2 right now. Look. That's in the Spanish Cup, though. It's not La Liga. In the Spanish Cup. Bro, imagine a Liverpool-Newcastle final, though. That would be something. That would be something. Yo, Artwell, don't say you're sorry. Nice to see you in the building. Big up. Nah, Artwell, thank you as always for being in the building. I hope you're having a good day. Is that Leganes? It is Leganes, yeah. They're in the second division though, no? Oh no, they're in La Liga, never mind. 16th in La Liga. Right now, it's 2-0 Liverpool versus Tottenham tomorrow. I know, I'm so excited. So excited for that game. But yeah, right now it's 2-0 for Newcastle. But remember, they won the first game at the Emirates 2-0 already. So they're 4-0 up on aggregate as things stand. Happy birthday to you, Demo Jones. Happy birthday. I hope you had a beautiful day. David, I don't agree though. You say this could be Arteta's tactic to focus more in the Premier League. I don't agree because there will only be one more game after this, and that one more game would be a trophy potential game. So I think when you're in the second leg of a semi-final, I don't care the cup, I think you want to win it so badly because, like I said, then you're just one game away from a trophy, and that's given the amount of games that are on. I don't think a manager. I think every manager wants that trip to Wembley. Every manager. I really think so. You think Arteta's getting sacked? No. Definitely not, because I think even if Arsenal don't win this season, don't win a major trophy, I think they would be able to blame or put some emphasis on the injuries. And to be fair, when you lose Bukayo Saka, that's going to affect your season in a major way. And if they're able to fight for the title till the end, that would still be a season for Arsenal. So I definitely don't think he's going to be sacked. Uh-oh, LFC fan says we'll win 1-0 tomorrow and win on penalties. Oh, God, that would be so stressful. If we went to penalties, bro, I would be stressed. Big up Artwell. Inspire people with your hair. I think I'm the most basic hair, but big up. I'm from Ireland. I have going football tomorrow. I might be a bit late in the chat. No worries, bro. I'll see you at some point then. I'll see you at some point. I'll be live from 7 p.m. UK time, so an hour before the game, and then obviously during the game. So should be a good one. Now we know pretty much that we would face Newcastle in the final. That's what the game would be. I hate stress, but I love pens. If you're on the winning side, go 12. I love watching pens when it's other teams, but if it was Liverpool, I couldn't handle the stress. The only thing though is it would be at Anfield, which would be a major advantage for us for it to be at Anfield. Definitely. Andy Robertson fan says, whenever we get a pen, I have to leave the room. Remember when Jurgen used to not look at the pens? He used to look the other way. And he would just wait to see the reaction of the crowd. I loved when he did that. I want Spurs to win so we win the cup. Uh-oh, the Newcastle fans are going to be supporting Spurs tomorrow. Guys, the Newcastle fans are going to be supporting Spurs. No, I don't think there's away goals. Right now it's 4-0 on aggregate. 4-0 for Newcastle. I feel like Sterling's not. I wonder what kind of impact Arsenal were thinking Sterling could have at the club. Yep, Subofan, 1 hour before. So from 7 p.m. UK time because the game kicks off at 8 p.m. UK time. No way, are Real Madrid losing now? Nah, it's 2-2. It's still 2-2. Juan Cruz with both goals. Fair play. Fair play. Over the 2 legs, Newcastle have destroyed them. They've been far more clinical. But at the same time, when you look at the 2 attacks, especially Arsenal, like I said, without Bukayo Saka, I would much rather have those two players in the attack of Isak and Gordon compared to the Arsenal attack. No offense, but in terms of clinicalness. Is this to go through the final? Yep, it's the semifinals. Yeah, that's where I feel Sanad. That's where I feel like no matter what happens to Arteta, I think this season he's been dealt with. Like to lose both Gabriel Jesus and Saka for pretty much the rest of the season, that's tough when Arsenal already didn't have the best attack in the league, you know? So I think that's where you can't blame Arteta. He's been failed by the board. The only thing is, I had heard reports that Arteta wasn't pushing for that hard for a striker in the summer. I think you guys have needed to sign the striker in the summer, not in a desperate mode in January when that's pretty much impossible. Although, you know what I'm surprised? You know Santiago, I was just talking about him. Santiago Jimenez, the Feyenoord striker. He went to AC Milan. Would he not have been a decent signing for Arsenal? And like I said, his fee wasn't even that much. I'm RM says, I'm a City fan, but I hope Liverpool win the league. They really deserve it. They have done amazing this season. They're going to destroy Tottenham tomorrow. Big up to you, RM, in the building. Master says, I gotta say, as a Newcastle fan, that if we get Liverpool, we are legit cooked, especially because of y'all's winning run. I don't know, Master. In a final, anything can happen. And you guys showed us in the game at St. James Park, the 3-3, you guys, with your attack, you really caused us quite a bit of problems. So, yeah, I, I think you should believe that it's possible in a final. But obviously, on paper, Spurs would be an easier final for you than Liverpool would. No doubt about that. Bro, Newcastle, look at the intensity. LeBron James says, Leo, there's no excuse as an Arsenal fan. Newcastle cooked us 3 times this season. Yeah, 3 times is a lot. Big up RM. They're definitely going to be parking the bus at Anfield tomorrow. Spurs are. There's no way they don't. I think we are, Lazar. I think we are. Yeah, exactly. Go 12. Did you see the video I made today? Where it was like one City fan that was saying that he's also a Liverpool fan for the rest of the season. And that's what James told me. That's what JSM44, or my boy James, also said. Big up, Sobo fan. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a beautiful rest of your night. Jeez, guys. Newcastle, even all the 50-50 challenges, it feels like Newcastle are going to be winning them. Bro, look at the running from Isaac. Bye, RM. I'll see you tomorrow. Surely we beat Arsenal at Anfield. We have to, bro. We have to. Nah, I think that's just you. I really want to make a final early on in the season. I love the Carabao Cup, especially because it's an opportunity to win an early trophy in the season. I love it. And last season, that final, I know it was special because it was also with the kids and everything, but I loved the memories from the Carabao Cup last season. So I definitely want us to win tomorrow. Definitely. Yeah, the commentators are saying that this front three for Newcastle is is incredible. Of Gordon on the left, Isak down the middle, and then Jacob Murphy on the right who scored. See ya, Iconic. I will see you tomorrow. Newcastle will be really tough in the final if we beat Spurs tomorrow. I agree, Ryan. That's why I was surprised hearing any Newcastle fan say that they don't believe they could beat us in the final. I'm surprised because Newcastle are a top team on their day. Top team. Look at the intensity. Look at Gordon there coming back to defend. Like everybody's giving everything for the team. And they're 4-0 up right now. And they're still bringing the energy. Which I think says it all. You know? So, seriously, Newcastle. The only thing is I think Newcastle are obviously much better at home. Whereas, you know how Wembley becomes Anfield South. So, yeah, it looks like Dubravka might be injured. That's why the game, they stopped. Definitely the attack. Delior, Newcastle's defending is great. But I would say the two strongest parts actually of Newcastle, I would say the midfield even. That midfield three, Delior of Bruno, Joelinton, and Tonali is incredible. That's one of the best midfields in the league, no doubt about it. So I think it's more, but obviously they do defend well too. But now the attack. Like I said, just that duo alone of Gordon and Isak is insane. Like this summer, there were reports that we were willing to offer up to like 75 million for Gordon. I think it was something like 45 million plus Joe Gomez, who we put that value on. So we were willing to spend big on Gordon this summer, and he's not even the biggest star on Newcastle, and it just shows their attack is something special. And in a final, it's going to be tough, you guys. It's going to be tough, but obviously I'm going to back us. Obviously I will. See ya, Mr. 56. I'll see you in the stream tomorrow. Leo, thoughts on Rio Enma? I'm just hyped that we get to see him again, hopefully this weekend against Plymouth. I definitely think he'll be on the bench. I think our front three will be Chiesa, Darwin, and Jota. But I think Rio Enma will probably come off the bench. Imagine how lucky we are. We play away in the cup competition where we make wholesale changes and our front three is still Chiesa, Darwin, and Diogo Jota. That's a crazy front three to be making wholesale changes. We're really blessed. We're really blessed. Are Arsenal going to be able to do something? Straight at the keeper. Straight at the keeper. No, Endo RM. I don't think Endo will start tomorrow, but he'll definitely start at the weekend. At the weekend, again, imagine, guys, we can make wholesale changes in the midfield at the weekend, and it could still be Endo, Curtis, and Harvey. That's still strong. Like, imagine, we could literally play a team. Look, Kelleher, Joe Gomez is back, by the way. We could play Kelleher, Connor Bradley, Kwanzaa, Joe Gomez, Costas, Endo, Curtis, Harvey, Chiesa, Darwin, Jota. Like that would be a side where we change every player on the pitch from tomorrow night except Connor Bradley, and that's just because Trent is not going to be available, or we're not going to risk him. Like, that's crazy how we can still remain that strong and make that many changes. And I was saying this before, but like it's been talked about, but like genuinely, this is without a shadow of a doubt the biggest squad that we've ever had in our Premier League era. You look at our bench this weekend and you think about the fact that both Chiesa and who was the other one? I think it was Joe Gomez and Chiesa who weren't on the bench, and both of them are fit, so they could have been on the bench. We just have that big of a squad this season that we didn't have the space on the bench pretty much. So it's just crazy. Like that team I just named you, the 11 that we could face against Plymouth, making basically entire changes, shows our depth this season is different level, different class. I'm a big fan of your channel, guys. Big up, Daniel. Thank you as always for the support. Go 12. I do think Gomez will start though. So hopefully maybe we see him score off of a corner. I still remember, you know who scored against Plymouth years back? Lucas Leiva, and he very rarely scored goals. So maybe it's a sign of what's to come. Maybe Joe Gomez will pop up with one this weekend. That would be crazy. Newcastle in the final 100%. Yeah, now it's over. Think about it. 15 minutes left. And they're 4-0 up right now. All I know is tonight, I'm excited to watch. I'm so excited to watch AFTV. AFTV. Yo, Anfield Vibe. Nice to see you in the building. Who says who should start at striker tomorrow? Honestly, I'm a little bit tired of seeing Lucho down the middle. Not because he hasn't been good. I definitely think he's been doing a job there. But it feels like we're not getting the best out of him. It really feels like his best position is on the left wing. When he was, smashing it earlier in the season, it was on the left wing. But the problem is, and this is a good problem for Slot to have, but Cody Gakpo has been that good on the left that I don't think you can drop him. But then Lucho has also been that good that I don't think you can drop him. So I think the front three will continue to be Salah, Lucho, and Gakpo. But it's so brilliant to think that can be our front three. And then at the weekend, we make 3 changes so we can rest all of them. They don't even need to travel. And we'd still have Chiesa, Jota, Darwin. That's crazy. To have that attacking depth, I don't think there's a team in the world that has attacking depth like we do. I don't think so. Saki Master says Arsenal will still have 0 trophies. I'm more so talking about the AFTV reactions outside the ground. That's what I was talking about. When Jota is fully back. So to be fair, maybe Jota could start tomorrow, but I just don't see it. We know Slot likes to slowly integrate players back from injury, and I don't see him starting him right away in a big game like that. But I could be wrong. Could be mistaken. No, I don't watch F1. I don't watch F1, but I did like the Netflix series, the docu-series on F1. I did watch that because that was more about the personalities, less about the sport, Salah will start tomorrow. Yeah, Drive to Survive. You saw it too? I really like that. Often, honestly, that's what I do because we're so invested in football. I struggle to watch other sports because it's just so time consuming. So what I usually prefer to do is watch documentaries because I feel like that's less about results and keeping up with everything that's going on and more so about the human beings behind the sport, Even with basketball, I do that now. Because watching all those games is just, it's too much. Yeah. But I'm really keeping this for tomorrow. Tomorrow's the game we all care about the most. Tomorrow, the second leg against Spurs. That's what I'm going to keep all the hydration for. Jason, I don't think that's a reliable source. What's said about the Salah and Virgil contracts. The reason why I just don't see how that could be right is when Virgil and Salah come out and they say that nothing's been agreed, do you really think they would come out to the media and lie? If it would already be done, they wouldn't be saying that. That's what I don't understand. Because they could easily say to the media, let's just wait and see, with a little smile or something like that. But they don't need to say that nothing's been agreed yet, that there's a stalemate. They've said that time and time again, talking to the media. So I don't really understand how that could be a possible scenario Because like I said, then I think they would just both keep quiet. If they had already agreed to deals, then I don't think you'd see them speaking the way that they are. Yeah, Anfield Edition. Yeah, not reliable. Exactly, Anfield Edition. But do you know what I mean? Anfield vibe, that's more of just like for me, that's more like I just don't see the logic behind it. Like I said, like I think it's possible a world where they both agreed, but we wait to announce it. But then, like I said, I just don't see why they would ever be talking to the media saying that nothing's been agreed. That for me is where the logic doesn't work, you know? But what I can understand is, let's say, and this is me personally, if I had to make a prediction, this is what I would say. I think Trent will go to Madrid. I think Virgil and Salah will stay because there's no better places for them to go. But I think maybe the club would worry if they announced that both of them signed but not Trent. That could bring a lot of more hate towards Trent, and it could put more pressure towards Trent and more talk around that rather than us focusing on the season. That's a logic I could see. But again, there's no real point, I think, in discussing that, because it's all we don't know the truth. We don't know the truth. And that's why, like, we have to be careful to just talk about the reliable sources and not just put out crap, you know, and just put clickbaity stuff, because it's no good. I will say, though, the other day I really got something wrong, and I apologize to you guys. I made a video around Hendo. And to be fair, this was the biggest journalist in Holland, so I trusted this journalist. Everybody was talking about it. The fact that, you know, the Monaco news, and that he said that he wouldn't play if he didn't get his move to Monaco. He said in a press conference later that it was all fake news, that it's not actually how it went down. So I ended up deleting that video, but it just shows, even sometimes the most reliable of sources, you got to be careful. But at the same time, it's like when you're it's hard to know, you know. There are some people, though, I really think you have to trust, though, like David Ornstein, Paul Joyce, at least on the English side of things. I think there's certain names where, you know, they're reliable. Yo, Liverpool lover, nice to see you in the building. Such a high quality squad. Susan Grant, like I said, I don't think we've ever had this. I don't think we've ever had this strong of a squad in the history of the Premier League. And that's where I think we're so blessed. So blessed. Henderson is Liverpool legend. He's disrespected too much. Definitely. Especially Anfield vibe, for a part that I think most of us, well, I know we can't see, but the intensity, and we saw it on the pitch, but imagine what he would bring. Imagine what he would bring to, like, training sessions every single day. His mentality in terms of his intensity, his desire, his never give up attitude. Imagine the impact that had on the rest of the squad, you know? And those are things that we don't see as fans. So definitely, I think he's become very underrated. The way some Liverpool fans speak about him since he's retired, I think is pretty shocking. Big up, Artwell. Have a good rest of your night. Thank you. If Trent leaves, I want Bradley to start. He's a really good defender. Against Real Madrid, he stopped Mbappe like he was nothing. I agree. I absolutely agree that if Trent ends up going to Madrid, I would want Conor Bradley to get a proper chance. I think he's ready for that step up. And I say that because every single time he's had, it's felt like he's had an opportunity for us in big games as well. Like I still remember that away game in the FA Cup against Arsenal. He came on and Martinelli was really in form then, and he just defended so well. So there's many times where he's been thrown in to big games like Chelsea at home, different moments, and he's just stepped up. And I love him as a player. I love him as a player, you know, and he might not be, well, no one can be like Trent is offensively at right back, but it's not even like he's bad offensively. I think he's a better defender than Trent. And then offensively, I still think he's a threat. Like he brings pace, intensity. His passing isn't the worst. We've seen him put up great skills before, so nah, he definitely deserves a chance. And this week will be great for him. He's gonna get 2 starts. He should start tomorrow night. Well, he will. And then I think he'll probably start against Plymouth at the weekend. So 2 starts for Liverpool in 1 week. Not too shabby. Leo, how will we rotate from Spurs tomorrow? Jason, I was saying it before. I think tomorrow we go full strength. And then this weekend on Sunday, I think we make wholesale changes. I think the only player who will probably remain in the team is Connor Bradley. That's it. Otherwise, I think we make 10 changes. Because we have the depth. Liam, the transfer window is closed, so we don't have to talk about transfers anymore, thankfully. I think in the summer, though, we will definitely sign players. In the summer, I think it's going to be a big summer for us. Yes, RM, I think so. Jason, I think it's going to be Chiesa, Darwin, Jota. But I think Rio Enma will come off the bench. Yo, congratulations, Newcastle fan in the building on making it to the final. You absolutely hammered Arsenal over 2 legs. Good job. How much would you take for Isaac? All of us in the building dream about Alexandre Isaac joining Liverpool. So what would it take? Would you want a swap deal for future Ballon d'Or winner Darwin? Would you want... What would you want in exchange for Isaac? Let us know. Yeah, bro. This summer, like I said, though, I think we're going to make big moves. Because Slot will have a very clear idea as to where we can strengthen the team. And I think certain players will leave as well. I just hope, like you were talking about, those big 3. I hope especially Virgil and Salah stay. Look, Isaac is so happy on the bench. It's another big night for him. He really has been the best striker in the world this season. Arsenal haven't scored a single goal against Arsenal. Imagine, we're in February and Newcastle have beaten Arsenal 3 times already. Imagine. Yeah, Mighty Reds. Bro. Imagine though, Brendan, who could have said at the beginning of the season that Newcastle will beat them 3 times? And we're in February. It's crazy. Big up Luke in the building. Hopefully a 4th time as well, says Ryan. Imagine. 4 times over a season. Shout out to you, Lucho Extras. Last minute goal for Leverkusen. They've done it again. That's crazy. They've done it again. Oh, wow. Arsenal can't even score from corners right now. Damn, this is a bad night for Arsenal. Bad night for Arsenal fans. Jeez. Big up, Calum. Thank you very much for your kind message. Big up to you in the building. Might as well install a tap in your room. That's a good idea for the future, honestly. Leo, let's donate ribs and ligaments to Jota so he can stay fit. Guys, if I told you that Jota will stay 100% fit from now until the end of the season, do you think we win the league title for sure? I think we do. I think he's that clinical. He's that much of a difference maker. When you know Jota's available for you week in, week out, and let's say till the end of the season, I think he's that good. Especially in games where the margins are so tight. And I think, for example, the Forest game, remember when Diogo Jota came on, I'm not sure we would have come back into that game, and we really should have beaten them in that second half with the way that we played. But remember, when Costas and Jota came on, the threat he brought, he's so direct. He's so direct. And he's clinical. Alisson, bro, Alisson is still the best goalkeeper in the world. We all have so much love for Kelleher, but you can't drop Alisson when he's fully fit. Yo, Zach is in the building. What's good? He's very good too. No, I definitely he's very good. Brendan says, if we make it to the final, it's going to be such a tough game. Wembley is such a big pitch. It'll suit Newcastle's runs in behind on the counter. Then again, it could suit us as well. Yeah, all I know is it'll be a great game. The only thing is, where I think it's our advantage, Brendan, is we have a good record at Wembley. It feels like, especially from the club times and just the atmosphere we're able to put at Wembley or Anfield South. Could be a kind of advantage for us, because I think Newcastle are such a tough team to face at St. James Park, where they're playing tonight, obviously with the atmosphere, but I feel like at Wembley, I could see us having that slight edge because of the amount of fans, because of the amount of Liverpool fans that would find a way of getting there. Although there are also a lot of Newcastle fans that would find get there and be loud. So, if we make it to the final, it would be such a competitive final, and definitely not easy. Yeah, Newcastle. Yeah, but like I've been saying all night, I have so much respect for Newcastle, this Newcastle side. No matter who you support, the way you guys played tonight, for example, the way every single one of your players just gives 110%, it looks like they're willing to die on the pitch for that football team. That's what you want to see as a fan, and that's what they provided for you tonight. You didn't allow Arsenal in the game, and that's, for me, obviously you have the quality going forward, but the desire and intensity you showed is next level. And their fans are also incredible. So, wow, that Wembley atmosphere is going to be crazy. It will indeed. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. We still have to beat Spurs tomorrow. And in football, anything can happen. And it could be a really tough game. So we definitely should. If any of the players go tonight thinking that we're already in the final against Newcastle, that's how you lose. And I hope the fans, too, going to Anfield. But I know we won't. Don't take that for granted, just thinking that it's already over, because it definitely isn't. Who's your man of the match, Leo? Gordon. Anthony Gordon. I think defensively, too, the way he tracked back. There we go, guys. GG's. GG's. It is game over, you guys. Newcastle have made it to the final, and boy, do they deserve it. They win 4-0 aggregate scoreline. They beat Arsenal 2-0 away from home, and tonight in a comfortable way, let's be honest, in a comfortable way, they beat Arsenal again 2-0. And let's see who they've awarded the man of the match to. I think my guess is it's going to be Anthony Gordon, but maybe it's someone else. It could be Isaac. Who have they given it to? I think it's going to be Anthony Gordon. Look, he's the only one with 8.2 rating. So I think it's going to be him. Because, like I was saying, he obviously scored. And I thought he was also a great playmaker, but also defensively, he just came back. He always came back and did the hard work for the team. So, yes, guys, that is going to be it. That is going to be it for tonight's stream. I think it was, a much calmer game than I expected. I thought Arsenal would score. I think many of you guys also thought Arsenal would score. But, fully deserved for Newcastle. Look at those celebrations. Big up, everybody. I hope you all, it has to be Gordon, man of the match. But big up to all of you. I hope you all sleep well tonight as we get ready for match day. For tomorrow's match day, I'm going to prepare a match day post for tomorrow. But you guys, I will see you guys tomorrow night. I will see you tomorrow night for the showdown. What a showdown it'll be if Liverpool meets them in the final. Completely, Daily or completely. But you guys, I will see you for a really important game tomorrow night. You best believe I'm going to bring the energy. I know you guys will too. It's a semi-final. We're one game away from a final, and we want to win it. We need to overturn that first leg against Spurs, and I believe we'll do it. So come on, you Reds. Let's do it. Ciao, guys. I will see you very, very soon. You'll never walk